What's up, y'all? This Ant Glizzy and this Barberson TV, and today we gonna turn it up. We got QDaFool, the rat, a little ratatouille. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100K, be on the road to 100K. I promise y'all I'm gonna make y'all a deal. Once I get 100K subscribers, every month I'm gonna do a give back, a big give back, a give back video every month after my 100K subscribers, because I gotta treat y'all right. The Ant Gang, we've been going up. The Ant Mob. I shout out to the Ant Farm. Y'all, I'm feeling good today. I'm in a good mood. I got some energy. I usually be right here and I be just forcing it. Now I got some energy. I feel good. Let's get into it. I'm just curious, George. If your ears had wax in them, what would you need? Alright, I'm gonna stop doing riddles. A Q-tip. Because Q be tipping. Now let's get to the bottom of this. So QDaFool go do an interview with Say Cheese, right? And they ask them questions. And everybody like, you ain't hot if you ain't got paperwork. First of all, you could be hot without paperwork. I'm not asking QDaFool for his discovery packet. I'm not asking QDaFool for dollars paperwork. I'm not asking QDaFool for my brother paperwork. I'm not asking QDaFool for nobody paperwork but his own. I swear I'm just talking to George. George, it's sheets of paper. This is what I'm asking for. Just listen. Just hear me out, brother. You have a discovery package. Your discovery package say the police run in your house, they catch you. Everything they catch you with gonna be on paper. Like every gun, every piece of drugs, every skill, everything's gonna be a piece of paper. All the evidence they got on you gonna be a discovery packet. That's a discovery packet. That's one thing. That's not what I'm looking for. When you got a cop, you said 3 years, all suspended except for 18 months. Can we see that paper? When you got a plea deal, they wrote your plea deal out. They wrote it all out. All your plea agreement, whatever you plead to, whatever you agreed to and the government agreed to and the judge agreed to, it's all on paper. Why are you hiding that paper? Because did you cooperate in that plea to get that lesser time? You said you was locked up 18 months. Y'all can go check QDaFool last Say Cheese interview, the one he did before these ones, the one before he went to jail. It say 1 year. 18 months plus the 2 months he been out is 20 months, right? Plus the 2 months before the interview went in, that's 22 months. He was home 2 months before that, chilling. That's 24 months. That's 2 years. That interview should say 2 years. That interview say 1 year. I'm gonna break this all down to you. QDaFool got caught with 7 guns, endless grams, endless everything, drug trafficking, gun charges. He got prior murder charges, and he's a convicted felon, and his name 100-round goon, and he's the CEO of Rich Shooters, and he got months. Come on now, make it make sense to me. Do y'all need to clean y'all ears? Y'all know what y'all need to go get? Go get your Q-tips, because Q be tipping. So then he just critique his whole story. He say, police ran in my house. He dropped the song, said, police ran in my house, ran in my spot. I went and bought a bigger house. Police, he do the Say Cheese interview, say the police ran in his baby mother house. That was not his house. He wasn't staying there. And then he said he bought a bigger house. That bigger house he saying he bought, that's his mother house. Like the house you in right now, that's your mother house. The backyard out Upper Marlboro, that's your mom's house. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, why are you capping? So I'm thinking Q about to show his paperwork. He gonna come out with his paperwork and just show you his whole packet. You gonna see everything. Q is making up. Q posted some paperwork on dollars, something about dollars. He posted some paperwork on my brother, some fake paperwork. Like, he's so confused. This is how I know he hot. If you call a person hot, and they go make up some fake paperwork on somebody in your family, they hot. Like, they showing you they hot. Like, what do my brother got to do with anything? Like, my brother got nothing to do with this, George. We asking you where your PSI at. You going to Photoshop. Bro, it's 2023. That was the worstest crop Photoshop I ever seen, y'all. And I'm going to let y'all see it. I'm going to show it to y'all. I want y'all to see this paperwork. Please look at this paperwork. Just pay attention to this paperwork when y'all look. The lines ain't even straight. This ain't the color of that color paper. These ain't even two of the same papers. I don't even care about this. They so retarded, they don't even know how I put a story together. Look at the top of this paper. The top of this paper say defendant Sean Schuler. The bottom of this paper say defendant Evans. How's the defendant Evans and Schuler, bro? It's like it don't make sense. Y'all ain't even whip it up right. Like, at least make it right. At least make it look like real. Paperwork like a whole sheet of paper. Why that junk gotta be like this, why gotta be something wrong with the paper? Why we can't just get a clean sheet of paper or something? Like, why we can't get the link to search it? Like the court search link where you got it from. Like, come on, man. You around here create paperwork. We ain't even tripping off that. That was like strike 2. Strike 3 was this though. Before he went to jail, he did a Say Cheese interview. He said Yeah, because Aunt Glizzy was in the studio. He said, man, y'all got better guns than me. I ain't never talked to you about no guns a day in my life. Now he do an interview. He don't know Aunt Glizzy. It's like he confused. When Aunt Glizzy say he hot, now he confused. He don't know Aunt Glizzy. When his best friend say he hot, he don't know dollars no more. When the whole rich shooters was 200 deep in his video and he don't be with none of them, not one of them. He don't got no old friend. Like, I never seen nobody with 1,000 guys and they come home from jail and they ain't with none of them 1,000 guys. You hot, not one of them. I'm talking about not one of them, not one old friend kicking with this guy. Then he just swear he just so tough. He talking about something. This man on federal custody probation with a box on his leg. Talking about when he get off the box, what he gonna do to me? Like, bro, stop telling the police to investigate me, bro. Please tell the police to leave me alone. So when you get off the box, you just want the police to watch me. Like, just watch Ant. Because when you you tipping, get your ears clean, y'all. Because Q is still tipping. I got it, like, what's the Kodak Black song, the remix? They want to talk about me, say I ain't take my medicine like I been tripping. I took some time off the streets, a brief intermission. But now I'm thinking about it while I sit in the kitchen. Q made it home and he's still tipping. I think that boy dropped the dime. Catch his ass, put a hole in his behind. And then there's another thing. It's just like body language though, y'all. It's body language. Just read the body language, man. If y'all don't know the signs of a red man, you can see this shit from afar, bro. He got the signs of it. He acting like it, walking like it, breathing like it. He just came home from jail. They just released him. He had all the, first of all, with his backup time for the other things he did, they just squashed that with the plea deal. Like, all right, just say he caught a new charge. He had backup time on the charge before this charge. That backup time just went up. All right, let's not talk about it. So it's like, what is he up to? But back to the story. This is the last thing to make it all real, to just show y'all that Q is really a rat. The police, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. I walked in the trap house one day to get my phone off the charger, and as I was getting my phone off the charger, the police boomed that joint. Like they was walking down the hallway with me and I ain't see them. They boomed it so fast. Like as soon as I sat down to get my phone off the charger, they boomed the joint. I had $7,000 in my pocket. They took the money. I never got it back. I got no paper the next day, like no charges, no nothing, and I still ain't get the money back. Every time I ever got into something with the police and they took some property, I never get the property back ever. Especially the police, like the feds, like not the blue shirts. The blue shirts you might get it back in the bag. But like the police, like the feds do a search, I never get nothing back from a search warrant. Like when they search the house, we never get nothing back that they took, like nothing. Go read QDaFool, what's it called? Discovery packets. They took all his rich shooter chains. QDaFool just did a Say Cheese interview with all his chains on here, cooperating witness. Y'all ain't gotta believe that. That's just that one thing alone. That's the smallest thing ever. Y'all ain't even thinking that far. That smallest thing right there make him hot. I ain't never seen nobody get their property back. You pled guilty and still got your property back. QDaFool got his property back. It take, like, just say when you come home from jail, you get your property back months after being home from jail. You call somebody, call a number, do something. QDaFool came home from jail with his property that the police took from him. Get your Q-tips out, y'all. Get your ears clean now. You can hear me. Barberson.